Jose Castillo, Norway 4 Bravo Alpha Alpha, Strawn, Indiana. I'm going to document the beginning of the 80-meter four-square radial field. So this morning, it's hot as bejesus, but I took a solid copper number 2 gauge, or number 2, from the center of the 160-meter tower, and I ran it in a crisscross fashion between north, which is that way, all the way out to the edge of the field. One way out west, one way down south, one way over here by the house to the east. And from that is my backbone, if you will, for the 80-meter four-square radial field. So here's the northeast plate, and all these radials go out until they meet that spline. So if you remember from a previous video, the four-square radial plates are all connected with number 4 solid copper wire to each other to form a square, and then from that right there I have a connection made with the number 2 that goes that way. And I showed you the northeast plate. Here's the southeast plate, and those radials, you gotta look real carefully to see them there, they also converge on this spline. So you can see here that they're connected, and they're connected in such a way that each vertical for 80 meters acts like it has electrically at least 1/4 wavelength long radials to the spline. And once I get out, if you see these white marks, maybe you can see them in the, this paint, I made a 65-foot radius around each 80-meter vertical with paint in the ground, and I pulled out a piece of rope, if you will, over that mark. And once that rope is over that mark at 65-foot radius, wherever it crossed the number 2 solid copper radial bus, if you will, that's where they will get soldered together right there. And to support the 160 meter, when they get out to the very end, then they will come off the spline, and those radials for 80 meters now will spread out here some 95 feet. So 65 feet-ish for a quarter wave on 80. But they're going to go all the way out here to 95 more feet, which will be the equivalent of 135 foot radius to act as the quarter wave ground radials, if you will, for the 160 meter tower. And this 80 meter four-square is being hung around the 160 meter vertical. So as we make progress, I will send you some more videos. This is Jose Castillo, 7-3.